So it's gonna be another one of those, isn't it? Yep, it is. Ever since we see video game movies being brought to the big screen, they winded to be very, very terrible. But there was always two movies that were actually really good movies. You had Mortal Kombat and Wreck-It Ralph. Well, Wreck-It Ralph kind of counts, but still. And now we come into 2015 expecting something new, expecting something that is better than what we received in the 1990s and 2000s previously. We've been expecting a good video game movie to happen. We've been expecting it to be very, very successful and try to make it follow its source material very extremely well. Do you think that happened? Of course not! Well, not with Hitman Agent 47. And of course, Hitman is one of the worst movies I've seen all year. Why would you think I wouldn't have it on my worst of the year? Why? Well, I'll explain why at the end of the video. So Hitman Agent 47 stars Agent 47. Oh, wait. It doesn't star Agent 47, it instead stars this girl. Agent 47 is just the supporting character, but it's all about her. She basically believes that the agents are trying to kill her and take her away, while in the meantime, other agents all around the world, including Agent 47, and also the agents all around the world are also trying to find her, like ones that are being played by Zachary Quinto. And basically, in this entire escort mission of a movie, Agent 47's job as a supporting character is to get her to another place, to another place, to another place, until she gets to the location she needs to go. And that's basically the plot of the movie. Let's get right into it, shall we? Basically, right off the bat, the movie's plot is basically tons and tons and tons of rip-offs of many movies. It steals from Terminator, it steals from John Wick, it steals from the Bourne movies, and it steals from many other films. But, you know, why should I complain about the plot, even though it's a rip-off of the movies? Well, it's not about the fact that it rips off segments of it, it's because it's a blatant rip-off. Like, I mean, we've seen all this stuff before, we've seen a clone fight a clone, why do we have to see this again? Because remember, it did so well the last time, right? Terminator Genesis. The acting in this, holy crap. Well, with Rupert Friend as Agent 47, I really kind of get the fact that he has to be emotionless and stoic and he has no feelings whatsoever because, well, in the video games he said he was a hitman. But here's the thing, everyone else in this entire movie is as stoic and bland as Agent 47. For example, the main character, Katya, she's boring and bland and generic, because not once does she smile or even laugh. She always keeps a straight face every single time. It's like this. Pretty much everyone is doing that face. Oh, and let's talk about Zachary Quinto. Zachary Quinto does his best Spock impersonation. Well, because he was Spock. And he does it to a point where he's reading all this terrible dialogue. Wait for that. Because at this point where he's like reading all this terrible dialogue, everyone reads the terrible dialogue. But especially when Zachary Quinto reads his terrible dialogue, you just can't take him seriously as a character at all. Yeah, the dialogue sucks. And it's horrendously terrible also. Like, there's a scene where Agent 47 stabs Zachary Quinto in the heart, and then the blade snaps in half as soon as it pierces him. And the blade snaps in half as he's trying to rip it out as it pierces him. And what is Zachary Quinto's response? Crazy, huh? I'm not joking. I mean, hell, there is terrible dialogue in almost every single scene in this movie. There's one where Zachary Quinto is explaining exposition to Katya, and there's one where Katya is trying to tell something to Agent 47, and it was bad. Yeah, the dialogue is crap, the action isn't good either. Basically, what it is that it turns into John Wick with a bunch of shaky cam added to it. Or I'll just say it like the Bourne movies, because that's what the heck it's ripping off. And there are some really, really terrible moments in action too. Because you know that scene where he goes like this? Then he shoots his guns and hit those two guys, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. They just feel kind of silly. Yeah, there's some terrible CGI. Let's not forget about that. Like, I mean, seriously, there's a scene where Zachary Quinto's car is trying to get the hitman, and these roadblockers come up. And as soon as the car hits the roadblockers, the car flips over, does a 360, and lands 4 wheels down perfectly. I'm serious, it's that bad. Hitman Agent 47 gets a 0 out of 5. Look, Agent 47 is a terrible movie. Yes. It's freaking awful. It's terrible. But here's the thing. I just wanted to tell all of that information out of the way just so I can get ready for this segment. Because, like, I've never seen a good video game movie in my life besides Mortal Kombat and Wreck-It Ralph. But you know, there's gonna be people out there that say, well, Silent Hill was good, that Resident Evil was great. No, that's a lie. Because no director ever makes good video game movies, and I'll explain why. Because they put in the same shtick over and over and over, week after week, month after month, year after year. They always have to put in the same shtick that we always see every single time we have a video game movie. And what are those? We have rip-offs of other movies, terrible dialogue, bland acting, really bad choreographed action, really crappy CGI. Like, there is this point in time where I just expect a good video game movie. I just expect to see a good video game movie, but I'm never gonna get a chance to see a good video game movie. Why? Well, ask the directors. You have to ask the directors, why did you not make a good video game movie? Why did you take all this talent that you could have done so much better and just made a complete disaster? I usually say this to all these people, but people usually tend to make terrible video game movies. They always have. And there's going to be people out there that are going to hire writers to make a mediocre script and directors who can't direct movies and basically not have a good crew at all. Why would you do that? Because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. We have been waiting so long. I have been waiting so long. You have been waiting so long. Reviewers out there and fans of the video game. We've been waiting so long. We've been waiting since the 90s. We've been waiting for there to be a good Tomb Raider movie. That wasn't good. We waited for a good Mortal Kombat sequel. That didn't happen. We expected a good Alone in the Dark. We expected a good House of the Dead. We expected a good Pokemon movie. We expected a good Resident Evil movie. We expected a good Silent Hill movie. I mean, those movies could have been so much good. Those movies could have been like what we should have had. These are like movies that we should put on our Blu-ray collection. Those are movies that we should cherish to remember all the good times that we had playing that game. How is it freaking possible that no one can make a good video game movie? Because the freaking guys who are making your movies are numbskulls. We've been saying this for years. What does it take? Are we gonna have to reboot it and try it again? No, people, I would be the happiest man on earth, and you would too. I would be the happiest man on earth if there was actually a good video game movie that wasn't Mortal Kombat and Wreck-It Ralph, because those two are the heavy hitters of the video game movie universe. I'd be the happiest man in the world. I would buy the Blu-ray. I'd buy the Steelbook. I'd buy this Digibook. I would have a poster on it on my walls. I would have it posted on whatever wall I have it. Maybe it will be this one. Maybe this one over there. Maybe it'll be one that, maybe with those two over there. Maybe it'll be with those two over there. But I'm never going to get that chance. Because directors, they don't know what they're doing. They have no freaking clue what to do for a video game movie. They have no clue. I don't know why I'm ranting about this so soon. I don't know why. Maybe if we just get one good director If we could just get one good writer, maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope. We just still have to wait. We just have to wait to see if Uncharted and Warcraft, if they are good or not. Maybe there's hope, and we do not know that yet. I am still disappointed. There has to be hope out there. Maybe there's hope to have a good video game movie. Maybe I can call one of my friends and tell them, hey, let's make a video game movie. And it'll be better than what we see every single day. Anyway, that's like a little mini rant I wanted to put in the video real quick. That's my review on Hitman Agent 47. Comment below, let me know what you hated about the movie. Find me on Facebook, Google+, or private message me on YouTube if you feel like it. My name is Luke Nukem, and you have been blown away. And for once in our lives, directors, writers, make a good video game movie.